I'm back with another video. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I legit just recorded a whole video about Jack Doherty. Then I realized I wasn't even recording. So now we have to do a whole nother video because I can't give y'all fake reactions. I can't do that. I legit cannot do that. But apparently, CUFFEM is being investigated by the FBI. I have no clue what's going on. I just found this out by finding this on the homepage. So, raw reaction to everything that's happening. Oh, top 5 comments right here. Thank y'all so much. Follow the Twitch. And I'll see y'all. Let's get it.
My name's Kristen. I'm in the FBI.
Okay.
Brian and Allie.
Okay.
Do you have a few minutes to talk to him?
Did he kill somebody?
So we're in a rush.
I can
Oh, he's digging in his pants?
as quick as I can.
What is it about? Yeah.
So I wanted to talk to you about some stuff.
Oh, that's his pockets.
So CUFFEM just received a visit from the FBI, and apparently they've been investigating him for 7 months, and he believes all of this is happening at the hands of Gypsy Crusader. Now, if you're a normal person who's employed or just aren't chronically online, at least for the past 2-3 weeks, then you probably have no idea who Gypsy Crusader is.
I don't.
He's been one of the most viral creators on the internet
Shit, he's
over
actually
the past few weeks, and that's because he got booked.
Add the Mayo jersey.
Boxing event. He fought against Super Hot Fire, who I'm sure all of you have seen on the internet at some point in time. And unfortunately, Gypsy Crusader...
Bro, you can tell this nigga's not taking him seriously. He's trying his best not to laugh. Look at that. I know that pose he's in. He is trying his best not to laugh. This guy is all serious. But I'm going to be real. He's going to get his ass beat from what I see. I don't know. I don't know neither of these people. I don't know how they fight. But looks foreign. He's going to... You know, I already know who's gonna win.
And unfortunately, Gypsy Crusader did end up winning the fight, although it's very debatable. But the reason why any of this was even important to begin
I knew he was
with
gonna
is just
win.
because
It already
Gypsy
happened.
Crusader is known on the internet to be, I guess you could call him a lot of things. He hates literally everyone, but he, you know, he's racist, he's anti-Semitic, he's just an extremist. I've seen him be referred to as a white supremacist, things like that. Semitic, he's just an extremist. I've seen him be referred to as a white supremacist, things like that. So he's just not a good person in general. But there's a lot of people in the world who just aren't good people, and because of that, he has a large following all over social media. But you're probably still wondering, how did him and CUFFEM even come in contact in the first place? Well, you see, Gypsy Crusader does a lot of content on the Monkey platform, where, you know, you could just match up with random people via video chat and talk to random people from all over the world. And one of the main things Gypsy does on this platform is, like, he dresses up as the Joker, and he goes on here and he comes across like black people or whoever, and he usually just calls them the hard R or something.
Whoa,
like that.
how does he have a platform still, chat? Where's my soundboard? How does he have a freaking... How can you say that?
He's talking to, and that usually sparks like a big argument. And like, that's
mud over here, this Mr. Giggle shits.
So, what are we doing here, gentlemen? What gang did we join in prison or in juvenile when we were there?
What?
Hold on.
Yeah, you go get that strap, fam.
And I'm sure some of you who are familiar with CUFFEM probably know that that's kind of his main content as well. Not going on Omegle and being racist, but just going on platforms like Monkey and Omegle and just talking to random people on the internet. And his whole thing is kind of just being ugly. Yeah, I know that's like a crazy thing to say, but he's literally just known as the ugly guy. And whenever people match up with him, girls and specifically, he usually gets them to rate him, or they just talk about how ugly he is. And those clips always go viral.
Ugly, your head just so small. You like a little alien. How long you been here? Oh my god, just so adorable. Like, you're just so ugly. Like, you're like an ugly adorable. You know when like you see a monkey, you be like, oh my, look at the little monkey. That's how I feel like seeing you. Like, oh, you're just so ugly. But it's okay though. And you got a big.
This is why niggas don't shoot their shots no more. This is why. This is not even a blocked shot. This is a snatch block. Like, she just... and she took it to the paint. Like, bro. Like, imagine you got the confidence to build your shot. Oh, you over here. Twing. Step back. You shoot that shit, and that shit is blocked. Snatched out the air by Wet Bananas. This is Wet Banana. Like, bro, do y'all not... Like, that is crazy. She is
I mean, he
disrespectful.
literally does this for hours nearly every day. And if you didn't know any better, you would think it was just scripted. Like, you would think he would be telling these people to say this
I
beforehand.
kind of think
But
it
it's
would.
so
it
much of a
would.
recurring thing with all of these different people that there's no way this could possibly be fake. But anyways, with both of them doing like monkey content and things like that, I guess CUFFEM became familiar with who Gypsy Crusader was. And one night, CUFFEM decided to go on a hunt on Monkey to find Gypsy Crusader and share a conversation with him and try to press him for all of the racist things he says on the internet. So that's when he began skipping through people on Monkey for hours, all the way up to the point where he came across Gypsy Crusader. And once they crossed paths, literally everything just broke loose. They was going back and forth for a very long time. There was a lot of threats being made, a lot of slurs being said. I'm not even sure if I'm going to be able to put a clip of their conversation in this video just due to how bad it really was. Like, literally the whole thing would be censored, so I don't know if there's much of a point. But regardless, they went back and forth for quite some time, and ever since then they had a bit of a rivalry, and that's something that's been going on for the past few months. Now, once that rivalry with Gypsy Crusader and CUFFEM started, that's when Ada Ross found out about who Gypsy was.
Oh, God.
And then he went on Monkey doing the same thing CUFFEM did, looking for Gypsy for hours, and then the two
Bro,
of them
how many
came
videos straight have we seen Aiden? How many videos straight have I had Aiden on the channel? I think it's been 2 or 3. This is the 3rd video that's mentioned Aiden in here. In my channel. Hold up. 1. Alright, it's the first one in a row. It's this 2. This will be 2 in a row.
It'll
be 2 in a row now.
He found out that Gypsy didn't really like him either.
All of these things that I've been through, I have every reason not to like you people. Any person who has been through just a small portion of what I have should hate you.
And all of those events is what basically led to Gypsy being featured on this brand risk event. And like I said, that went viral all over social media. But the important thing here is that this was the first time that both him and CUFFEM were both in like the
Bro,
same
how do
vicinity
people
of one
genuinely follow somebody just because they hate? Like, imagine following somebody and watching their streams while they're actively hating on people in a bad way. Like, how is that enjoyable? Like, it's not even entertaining. You know what I mean? Like,
but he already had made it clear prior that he wanted nothing to do with CUFFEM at this event. He didn't want to talk to him. He didn't want to see him. He didn't want to share any words with CUFFEM at all. He even stated that if CUFFEM was commentating while he was fighting, then he was just going to walk out of the ring. So of course, CUFFEM didn't commentate the fight, but he did share his opinions on the match that Gypsy had after the match was over. And he agreed with most of the crowd and the internet that he felt like Super Hot Fire was robbed.
Because we need you right now. You might be the only savior we got. Everybody, can y'all give it up for CUFFEM real quick?
damn, no cheering.
All right, so I don't know what the fuck just happened. How you feel about the fight that just went down, brother?
I ain't gonna lie, I'm happy for my nigga Super Hot. My nigga. He did what he's supposed to do, my nigga. F the judges, all that. He went in there, 2 different body types, and put it on for the black. Shout out to Super Hot on God.
So after this, a few days passed, the whole brand risk event was over, but CUFFEM and Gypsy Crusader were still sharing words about one another on social media, and they basically were saying the same things about each other, like, oh, I saw him in person and he didn't say this, or I saw him in person and he didn't say that. They literally were saying the same exact things about each other, and apparently all of this is what led up to the event that CUFFEM just recently shared to Twitter about him getting a visit from the FBI. He posted a brief clip to social media. It was like a Ring doorbell footage or something of the FBI showing up to his home, and they weren't like aggressive or anything. The lady just stated that she wanted to talk to him about some online stuff.
Hi, Cameron. How are you?
Hey, what's going on?
My name's Kristen. I'm with the FBI.
Okay.
It's Brian and Allie.
Okay.
Do you have a few minutes to talk to him?
Yeah, I have a jet to catch, so we're in a rush.
I can be quick.
Okay,
as quick as I can.
What is it about? Yeah.
So I wanted to talk to you about some stuff online.
Also in the tweet that CUFFEM shared this in,
snitched on me to the FBI over a fake gun, over a fake rage bait. FBI said they've been watching me for 7 months on my whatever. Just wait till I'm back. P word. Wow. Oh, I can see it blurted out. Wow, that is crazy, bro. Like, it never gets that deep, bro. Like, it never gets that deep. Never
was the one that snitched on him, and that the FBI was investigating him for the past 7 months. Now, I don't know if that was like a bit of a hyperbole or something, but the situation with him and Gypsy happened about 5, maybe 6 months ago. I think it's the earliest I could find on like YouTube and things like that. So maybe he was just exaggerating a little bit with the time span. But the truth is, CUFFEM does do a lot of stuff on stream that
got a fake gun right there.
Him in some type of way. But at the end of the day, people don't know if these things are real, or maybe they're just props or whatever the case may be. Whether he's showing weapons or lean or whatever it is, there's really no way to prove that he's showing real stuff on camera. Now, I don't know exactly what they're investigating him for. Maybe
Bro,
it
this
is
guy's
like
actually mad racist. Whoa.
Maybe was
He's
the threats
actually mad
making towards
racist.
somebody else. Maybe it's the stuff he shows. I don't know. But even Ada Ross briefly talked about it on his stream last night as well, saying that if they're investigating Cuffem, then he's probably cooked as well.
I talked about CUFFEM's FBI, and then I talked about this guy getting bombed. And now I'm fucking like, dude, what? That is...
He's just digging his nose.
And now I'm fucking like, dude, what? That is... like, do we not talk about, like, shit now? Like, dude, I ain't gonna lie. If the feds pulled up on Cuffem, I ain't gonna lie, I'm cooked.
What did you do?
Shit, bro. Like, if they pulling up on Cuffem, I'm fucked.
Now, I don't know why Aiden would be cooked. I don't feel like he does anything
that's what I'm saying,
incriminating or anything like that on stream.
Hey, just stream, bro.
But anyways, though, we don't know what's going on with this Cuffem situation right now. He hasn't been live since he made these posts to social media, so he hasn't spoken on it anymore. He did have a follow-up tweet replying to someone in the comments saying that he wishes he could like share everything that they were talking about between him and the FBI, but it's probably like a lot of legal things, so of course he can't talk about it. But he did say that they were like saying a lot of crazy things, that they were really tapped in for his streams for some period of time now. Now, as I'm recording this, we did get a quick little update from Cuffem. He did make a tweet saying that he spoke to his lawyer and his lawyer told him that he could go live tomorrow. And he also stated that he got visited by the FBI again today and that he apologized for showing the faces of the agents in his video. And he ended this whole thing off with saying that it was a serious matter and he apologizes. Also stating that he will be deleting the tweet with their faces in it. And he closed this whole thing off by saying that he's an internet troll and he donates more money than Mr. Beast.
Yeah, Mr. Beast like donated a whole school or something like that.
So I guess at this point, all we can do is wait and see if he shares any more insight about this conversation that he had with the FBI. I'm very interested to see if this really has anything to do with Gypsy Crusader, because it very well could have a lot to do with them. I mean, I don't know. We're just going to have to see. But that's just my personal opinion. And as you guys know, the only opinion I really care about is y'all's opinion. So with that being said, be sure to leave me a comment down below and let me know, what do you think about this entire situation?
Man, this situation is kind of crazy, though. Like, I have no idea of none of this stuff, but it's weird and wild. Like, they are wilding out here. This is why y'all can't rage bait people all the time online, because I'm telling y'all, that rage bait will catch up to you one day, even if it's not that deep. Like, they making it seem like they gonna make it that deep. They gonna say you get, you giving niggas an inch, they go a mile, So like, you cannot, like, only rage bait people or you mess with. Because, like, it gets that crazy out here. But let me know how y'all feel in the comments. Make sure y'all follow the Twitch. Did I even do top 5 comments? I don't think I did. Hey, it'll probably be up. And I'll put it right here if I didn't do it. But make sure y'all like, subscribe, comment. Go follow the Twitch. I'll see y'all in the next video.